Hello everyone and welcome to Farthest Frontier. Actually, this is Farthest Frontier, but the version 1.0 that just been released as a playtest. So thank you all for coming to this video and this new series. We're gonna try to play a settlement. Farthest Frontier is a game I played a little bit. I have like a few playthrough, but like a few years ago, so I remember some stuff, but not necessarily a lot of stuff. So we're gonna have to figure it out on our own. Also, probably a lot of changes since this is the playtest of the version 1.0. So without further ado, let's get into the new settlement. Yoo-hoo! So new settlement. We're not gonna play as the easy. We're gonna play as the trailblazer because that's what we are. In terms of the place, I'll say we stay in the idyllic valley. I don't want to get too difficult. We could do the lake. An ideal settings of dense forest, lush, mellow, and lakes teeming with fish. Most if not all resources are available, and the earth is fertile. Okay, and this is lush, fertile, abundant with resources and wildlife. Let's do this one for this. We will call it... Well, you know what? I like El Dorado. That's a great name. I like large maps. That's something I like. And I think that's all we're going to do. So let's, without further ado, let's get into the game.
Life can be harsh everywhere. But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Are we ready to be the masters of our own destinies? I think so. Here we are in the game. Look at us. We'll finish scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your own town center. It's important to choose a location that's near the resource you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food resources. Yes, sir. So, overlays. G is for desirability. We don't care. I is for water. This is great, but not super great. Let me... Alright, so I is for water and F for fertility. Fertility will help. F2, F3. Ah, we can see our people. And we can see the number of resources. There you go. So, we have some time to decide this, I think. We're not stressed by time. So, for a large fertility here. This is our region. We have some does here. This is cool. Fishes and some medicinal plants. We have clay here. Infinite clay there. What else do we have? Those here. What about here? We have clay, some more those. Fertility is a little bit low. We have some trees here. Some eggs. That's a little bit of iron. Basically, on the left, you can see kind of like what we'll have in abundance. We'll have roots, an abundance of this. This is not bad. This is good. This is a good area, like very lush forest area. Okay, let's try to imagine. This would be great to have as a place to plant some stuff. We could have our people live in this area. There's like an artifact cabin here, like, or this area here going down like that. Like that could be the place where we have people, and we could like make our town here have industrial type thing here. We can have the does that we'll have to kill eventually, but we have more does over there, and we can have fertility here. So I'm thinking to be close to the water, we put our town here, something like that. You know what? I think we'll figure it out. We'll eventually figure it out. So I think we can start like this and see where it brings us. Yes. Okay, fertility. I'll remove the fertility, the water. I will pause. Okay, so let me try to remember that game. So we have knowledge. Ooh, what is knowledge? Oh! Okay, I don't know about this. Oh my god, what is this? Wow. Okay, we'll have to get to this because I have no idea about this research thing. Cool. This is 6 villagers, I remember. That's the number of villagers we have. So adult, adolescent. We'll have also children, I think. This is the happiness and what they need. So that's nothing, and nothing, apparently. Oh, there you go. Worker rate, birth rate. Oh, you can click on them. Cool. Here, sick people. You can't. People here are like, that's the where they work. I remember all of that. This is great. Oh my god, that's gonna be such a hard game to get back into, but it's fine. I like that game a lot. So here we have shelter. So we can see here villagers aren't concerned about on this tier. They are healthy. They need nearly all of your villagers are homeless. I think all of them are. We literally have 0 houses. They're not concerned about shoes, clothes, family, cleanness. They're right now, they're pretty good. Food storage, we have 5 months of food storage, and we have 0 food loss to spoilage. Right now we have some smoked meat as protein. We have some root vegetables, not much more. And that's it. Okay. Why are we moving? I said I wanted to pause. Okay, we are paused, I think. So this cold temperature breeze, we're gonna go arrive in spring, and then autumn, and then winter. We have 0 logs, 0 firewood, 0 wood planks, 0 stone, 0 clay, 0 bricks, and 0 gold. And we are not making any gold. Here, down there, we have center on the village. It's not Z for me because I'm a French keyboard. Don't ask, okay? It's not important. Village profession, we saw that's that one. That's good. Resource in storage. So that I'll have to look into a little bit more, because I remember you can do some stuff. Like you can set quotas and stuff. We'll have to figure that out when we start to play. Crop summary, we don't have any fields yet, but I think that's gonna be something I want to do very quickly. And we have the fertility here. My village center is there. We'll have fertility here. I think I will put the houses over there, and maybe the industry on that side, or industry on that side here, and village there. Sounds even better. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And then industry there. We have the trees here. That's gonna be great. Now for the rest. So technology is what we saw earlier. That's a lot of things. So we have crop technology level 1. Then we have I guess taxation, markets, and like selling stuff, hygiene. I think it's, I don't know if it's something we'll have to do physically. Let's see, let's see. Then we have building mode. We have amenities and services, bunch of building, housing, obviously, storages, food productions, resources, defenses, roads, and decorations. For now, not much. H is harvest resource. You can decide what kind of things you want to harvest. I think right now I want to this is gonna get harvested anyway. What's we're gonna have to harvest in the beginning is, so we said fertility. Oh, okay, water is there. So let's put our camera like this. We say here's gonna be our villages and here's gonna be our industry. So let's remove the trees that are here and the trees that are here. That's gonna be let's remove those and those. Let's do those trees for now. Like trees like that. Let's do bushes in the area as well. Why not? Those are also bringing thing. And the berries, etc. we'll keep for now. Patch of herb, deer sighted. Oh, I need to do the whole thing again. Yes. Good, 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 good. Okay. Then clear. Okay. Manage walls. We don't have walls yet. I remember walls. So maybe let's put our village and then we'll need a center kinda. So let's not put our houses directly next to our town center. Let them put a little bit away. So maybe this area down we can like surround and have like stuff to hold our gold and stuff like flattened terrain. That's if we have a too rough a terrain. And dirt roads are gonna be important at the beginning. So I'm gonna put them right away. Because they just require workforce, and we have workforce, so. There you go, all around. All right, let's get into it. That's gonna be the prioritized thing. Housing shortage, yes, I understand. Let's get some. We also have this storage cart, which currently hold everything we own. And very quickly is going to serve as a place to store goods produced by the settlement. Tools are needed to work efficiently at this building. Right now, this is... Yeah. This is used and it's great. We are going to find a way to utilize that a little bit later. For now, I'm just going to put it out a little bit. Actually, just there is good. Just here. Good. So everybody is cutting trees. I'm gonna put the speed a little bit more. ×2. Good. So now we have our like whole what do you call this? Town center. There you go. The town center. This, I don't know what that is. That is cool. So let's first of all do a road like this. A straight road, please. Thank you. Straight road like that. And let's do a straight road up where we have our first industries. Like this. Gorgeous. In here, we will have to construct, that's B. Let's start with the houses. R? No. Tab maybe. So B, tick, tab. Yes, tab to turn them. Let's put them a little bit further away, like here. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Let's do 5. And then let's do 5 like this. So each house, let me see. So building, each house provide us with, it doesn't say, but I think these provide us with four of, so we need 3 houses to get. So let's not utilize all of them. Let's delete some. But I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8 is not a bad count to start. We'll need them anyway. So let's build them like this. And then here we'll put some decorations in between. And then we can continue. B, amenities. So this we will need a saw pit and a storehouse. Cool. Graveyard, no. Shrine, not yet. We'll do that a little bit later. Housing, cool. Storage, stockpile. Such a log, stone, and wood planks. So let's put a stockpile here. Over there. Then, so that's the first thing we're gonna do. Food production. Hunter's cabin. We have this here. Forager shack. Fishing shack. Crop field and smokehouse. So I think a hunter's cabin that we put around. So this is going to be constructed. In here we have that. So I will put literally the hunter's cabin. Oh, sorry, not used to that yet. That's tab. Okay, let's do the hunter's cabin here. They will migrate a little bit, which is fine. I think there is more over there. We will see. Building resource. So that's food production, and then resources. Basic well is going to be important. So how about we do one just here, and we build the road that goes there, like this. Cool. That's going to be lovely. Then building. That's the firewood splitter. We will need that definitely. Not yet then. Defense, not yet either. Roads and decoration is something we're going to need later on because it will help us with anything. But not yet. So let's first with all of those. It's going to be great, I think. Storage, we have this. We'll need the food storage very quickly. Storage depot. Stockpile. And then root cellar. Let's see. Let's see what you uncover. Yet uncovering all of those. You can uncover the tree and the bushes here as well. All of those you can. Not those, but just those. It's going to be important. And we'll keep that for the woodcutters, which we will eventually have. Chopping trees. Low firewood. So firewood is critical resource for your settlement continued survival. Stockpiling enough firewood ahead of winter will ensure the villagers have warm shelter to return when the cold month. Use firewood splitters to turn logs into firewoods. A steady supply of logs will ensure that your firewood splitters are working efficiently and produce sufficient stockpile. Shelter do not have to have firewood. Will live there in large towns, villagers may need to travel long distance in the cold to reach available firewood, which could result in exposure and death. Markets can help alleviate these distances by stockpiling resources nearby and even performing deliveries to nearby shelters. Lovely. So markets are those things, and we are not there yet. No, we're not. No, we're not. But we will eventually. That's gonna be the goal. Ooh, clay deposit. More deers. More deers. Just one deer. Housing shortage. Yes, we are working on it. We are working on it. For sure, for sure. So we have work area. Some buildings have a work area in order to function. This circle defines where villagers will seek resources in the world. For example, a hunter's cabin work area defines where hunter will go to seek out game hunt. A fishing shack work area defines what coastline a fisherman will fish from. By default, work area is centered on the structure, but that's likely not the best setup. To relocate, left-click the work area button and move the cursor to the desired location. The tooltip will give you insight on the resources within the work area before you confirm placement. Setting work area properly can help improve the efficiency of a building. Yes. So let's pause. So this is the target building area. We have those here that are migrating to the left, and one door here and one door here. So for now, let's put that work area. I think this is going to be great. Okay, this stockpile can hold all of those things. So this, I will tell you that you cannot have raw materials because they're all gonna end up here. And that's all there is. Good. You cannot hold the logs anymore. Logs are going here. Cool. Cool. So this is the town center. Garrison villager is like if we're getting attacked. We can see here what we need. We need shelter and we need cleanliness. And we don't have any of that just yet. Let's pause a second because we have our first thing. So we uncovered the storehouse. It's the large structure that allows us to store all items. So that's going to be very helpful to have. So I'm going to build it right here. And then we also uncovered another type of building, the root cellar, which I'm going to put here. In here. Why? Because the root cellar is going to provide food to the villagers. Because the one thing we don't want in the market is to have... Oh, desirability. Desirability is a measure of how appealing an area is to live in. As such, this mechanic only impacts shelters. A high desirability is a prerequisite for shelter to upgrade to highest tiers. As higher tier home generates tax revenue, have increased occupancy, and are required for town center upgrade. This is very desirable. Haha, I like the joke. When selecting a building for placement from the build IOE, you can see whether it impacts desirability based on the chevron next to its name. A green chevron means that the building will have positive effect, while a red chevron indicates a negative effect. A yellow chevron indicates that the structure has no effect on desirability. Once you are ready to place the building, moving the placement preview around the town will show you the impact it will have on the desirability of nearby homes. Lowering a home desirability too much can cause it to become abandoned as the area no longer fulfills its desirable requirements. So, what does that mean? That means that some buildings will be a no-no in terms of put next to the villagers and a yes to be next to the villagers. And basically, in order to level up, we will need a certain amount of desirability, which is 8%. Right now, the town center is bringing desirability. If I click on, I think it's a G. No, it's G. You can see desirability right now. It's a little bit orange everywhere, and you'll see that this will be upgraded at some point. Lovely. We are gathering some stones. We're gathering some logs. In here we have some shoals of fish. We have some blueberry bush. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, there is a cool mechanic with blueberry bushes. I will show you a little bit later, and we'll definitely utilize that. More deers over there. Some greens here. Some athorn. Some greens here. And some boars here. Ooh, is that a boar? Boar territory? We'll have to be careful about that. A building is on fire. Oh, this is fun. I'm glad I live next to water, because otherwise I will have been yeah, figgity fucked. Let's build a fish shack. Let's put it right here. And we'll put it here, and then we'll have that over there. That's going to be great. Let's here take just the stones. And let's say destroy this stone and this stone. This stone here. Is there a stone in this area? No. We will need to find stones eventually, because this is not going to be enough for us, which is fun. Housing shortage. We are working on it. Now, resources. We remember that we were asked to build a wood splitter, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a wood splitter. Yes, see, it's asking me again. So we're gonna make a wood splitter. You can see next tier, tier 2, we need more food. Your village are concerned about their food supply. Yes, we have absolutely zero food, which is why I'm constructing this. And in terms of food production, we have other options, right? We have the smokehouse, which I definitely want. So let's build a smokehouse. This is affecting the desirability. So I'm tempted on putting it more like next to this, or like in the other side here. So like actually, More people await world to join your settlement. Amass 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. Maintain significant food stock. Will help attract more people in your house, in your town. Yes, sir. Let's do that. Let's do just this. This is gonna be great. And I think I would like to have a forager shack right here that we will move during the seasons. So right now we are in summer, so we still have some greens here. You can see we have some stuff here as well, some greens etc. That's gonna bring a little bit of food. And then in the winter, we're probably gonna have hazelnuts are come in, and then we'll have like the ahorn. Okay, let's take a second in here to see what are those level 1 things. So I'm guessing the level 1 concern. Oh, we can zoom in. Oh, that's great. The level 1 concern the level of our town hall, probably. So wood lore. Plus 5 more resources gathered per forage resource. Additional knowledge is required to research this technology. We have knowledge available, knowledge invested. We have 0 knowledge. Then we have venting chambers. Minus work to produce smoked meat. Minus work to produce smoked fish. Cool. Sustained farming. Reduce fertility penalty from planting crops. That's very cool. I think the crop situation is going to be great. More fish. This is more taxing per market. This is better hygiene, better base knowledge generation. Ooh, that might be smart to go because I don't know what the knowledge generation is. Defense, so that's defense. Militia, more damage and more armor. This is cool. Spotter, lookout tower. This is very cool. Oh, more distance from the town center. Interesting. Shoe lasts less work to produce shoes. Stone cutting better, and this is basically etc. And I'm guessing that the more you go, oh, those are like large thing. Those are monuments. This is so cool. You unlock monuments if you go through like those, and I'm guessing you can go through all of those. Oh, I have a wolf, so
will do.
I'd like everybody to come here. I would like everybody to attack the wolf. Attack the wolf and everybody, so nobody dies. Good. Knowledge is power. As your people adapt to their surroundings, they will also innovate new discoveries to help make their lives easier. Invest your newfound knowledge in the technology tree to improve means of production, unlock new buildings, and enhance the capacity of your military. Note that each discovery becomes harder to achieve than the last, so plan ahead for what your setup will need the most in the near future. The town center generates knowledge every month, but further advance will eventually require an academy to perform research at a reasonable pace. The academy is the center for scientific pursuit and tremendously accelerate the rate of these new discoveries. Scholars will perform research even without supplies, but providing them with a steady supply of paper will speed up their work. Wow. This is very cool. Certain structure also grant you knowledge immediately upon being constructed for the first time within your settlement. Example school. Those are denoted in the building to help identify them. As your people explore their surroundings and scavenge through savage sites and vanquish raider camps, they may stumble across stones of knowledge. When acquired, this resource immediately grants the settlement knowledge. Traveling merchants may sometimes also carry these valuable texts for sales in their wares at the trading posts. Break. This is cool. So we have now 1 knowledge. This is great. This is a great addition. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. So we don't know all of those. I think disease resistance and selective non-grain, breeding grain, drought, crops. I think crops are very important. So this is going to be very early on. Right now, we're not going to do that because we don't have enough people and we have other means. Fish replenishment might be good. Wood lore, more resource gathered from forage. I don't like that. I really enjoyed the natural philosophy, 20% base knowledge generation that might allow us to get more knowledge. This is basically a point that's and then we can have more research speed, and that's going to help with the rest. So I think this is a good idea right now. So let's confirm this. Total knowledge invested, and we have now 20 base, and the next one, so reaching this technology, we got tier 2 town center on 9. So that's what I said, this is tier 2 or 9 knowledge invested. Okay. So this is going to provide us some knowledge, which is going to be great. Cool. Okay, we have our firewood splitter that just been created, so that's going to produce 20 every month, I think, or every week. So we're gonna see the firewood count getting up and up and up very quickly. Once I construct all of those buildings, I will start to take a break from building stuff, because we need to amass some logs before we run on top of it, because right now we have 0. So yeah. Okay, fishes are on. So we need to change the work area in order to get as much. So we see below we have 0 fishing area, 0 fishing count, and 0 fishing productivity. We're gonna try to get as much as we can. So 16, I saw 17. Can I do better than 17 fishes? 11, 17 plus 50. Done. Get me a bunch of fish. Good. Now let's check our number of people. So we have 7 people as laborers, and we have 0 people as builders. We have 1 person is firewood, 1 person is fishermen, 1 person hunters. 7 people have arrived at your village. They have plans to immigrate. Will you accept them into your village and or turn them away? We obviously will accept them. I'm gonna pause right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna auto refill professions. I want more people in the fishery, so I can only have 1 person in the fishery. Same in the hunter's cut. Yeah, okay. So maybe 2 people in the in here. That's gonna be great. We can host 32 people because we have all of those houses. So let's wait for the rest now. A bustling market will help generate gold and attract new settlers to a growing town. Market stocks houses and generate gold based on the number of houses in the work area. So I didn't think that we had that yet, but we don't, because we need to build a saw pit. So let's also work towards a saw pit. Saw pit, as you can see, brings desirability down by a lot. So let's put it here, all the way here. Far, far, far away. But first, we need to have that as prioritized. We need to have this as prioritized, obviously. And then we need to have that. Okay, we have a storehouse constructed. So I'm going to remove all of those items from here. I'm remove every food from here and produce material from here. I don't want you to use anything. And here I'm going to say no food available at all. And everything else is good, because those can spoil. I want them to be in a root cellar. Okay, it's winter. My people are seeking shelter because the weather is horrible. We have some stockpile food, but firewood, we have 0 store foods. I'm a little bit scared of what's gonna happen. I think that person's gonna die. Probably. I should have prioritized stuff. Oh, they are not seeking shelter anymore. I think there was a snowstorm. Probably. Things stamp moderate breeze. Okay. Please finish this. Wood cellar is not constructed. So this I can please have everything. So barrels will help that, like, reduce the spoilage. All the food, all the real materials that needs to be stored here. So hopefully that's going to be the case, and that's going to be able to bring us here, which is going to be great. We also got our forager shack. Right now there is close to nothing to forage, which is fine. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need anything. Remember I told you about the bushes? The bushes can be moved. You can uproot the bushes, the blueberry bushes, and put them somewhere. So we'll have to decide on a place where we'll have the bushes. And I think since we have a bunch of things here, maybe making a road that way like that. Like this. Would be great. So do... Haythorn are large thorny shrubs in the rose family that produce red berries which ripen in late fall. In time of desperation, haythorn berries are one of the last remaining food resource for settlers. And this is... berries regrow seasonally, can be harvested by laborers or foragers as food. It is often a good idea to relocate bushes near a storage for ease harvesting. I don't know when. I think... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... relocate those. Oh, sorry, fertility. Oh, no, this is a horrible road. Don't do this. Can I stop this? Yes. Fertility. I want this to stop here, so... Can I do this and then construct? Yes, this is great, actually. So here, I want you to stop around here. And then we're gonna build our berries at the end of that road. That's what you can do. Policies. Through the town center, you have the means to enact policies. With policies, you can fine-tune various aspects of your settlement production, defenses, and even happiness. Ooh, that's new as well. All policies have positive benefits, but many also come with trade-offs that may not be suitable for your villagers. Mix and match policies to achieve the best result for your settlement. Note that each policy can be toggled every 12 months. I will pause. We have a new... So, we have a new knowledge. Let me see in here. They say in the town hall we can have policies. Where are policies? Village profession, resource storage, village happiness, town info, crop, technology, policies. So, no overseeding. Crops yield are increased by 25%, but fertility reduction from crops is increased by 25%. Extended shift production speed is increased by 20%, but chance of injuries is 20%, and town happiness raised by 10%. Civic rationing. Village consumes less, 50% less food, but town happiness raised by 30%. Lookout tower can hold plus additional guard, but the upkeep is 100% more. Okay. This is cool. I like that. We're not going to use any of them. We have some policies. Oh, this is good. This is good. We don't need anything to defend ourselves yet. We will need to get to there. We don't have any taxation. You know what? Let's utilize... Oh, is it a good idea? Undo. You can have 3, and then what is that? Speed for foragers, speed for hunters, and foragers work radius put 20%. But this needs 3 and more rank. Ah, okay, I see. Venting chambers, smoked meat, smoked fish. You know what? Let's do the fish. Because I don't know. So let's do the fish. And we've utilized it, no? So we have 0. Yeah, okay, good. So this is great. This is great. We have a new year, so we still in winter, but we should be good. Let's instantly see where we put our foragers. So we have a bunch of things here. Berries are not yet, huh? Berries are later in the year. So let's start with here, because we have a bunch of veggies and patch of herbs. So she's gonna bring them there, and then once that's finished, we can move it to another place. It's gonna be great. Cool. I think we can reduce the splitters. We don't need 2 people here. And let's once that's finished, that one, we'll put 1 person, and then we think about the rest. So we have amenities as service. We can now have the market. So we're gonna put our market down, and look at that. This is perfect. We can basically... This is bringing more desirability, and then it's taking everybody here. We're gonna try to have all of those. This is our village. Later we can upgrade. I think this is gonna be bigger, so I think that's gonna be what we try to do. I hope that we can just remove the ruins later. We will see. Otherwise, we'll just expand on the left, or we ignore this. This is fine. Cool. So that's that's very important. So this is gonna be finished in a second, and this is the next big one. So I'm gonna put it at prioritized one. Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be building right now anyway. Let's finish this one, and then we're gonna have smoked meats, so they spoil less. And we have the fish here, and the meats should come all the way here. Lovely. Okay, so this is gonna be constructed very soon. Stricken with dysentery. Okay, hopefully you don't die. We have some herbs. Eventually we'll have some herbs. She's getting some of the greens. We'll see. Okay, let's pause for a second. So this we're not interested in anymore right now. The temporary shelter is for later down. We don't need that right now. The storage, we have the stockyard, storage depot. I think this is for outside our town to just have a depot, I think. I don't know. I don't think it's needed right now. We'll see later. Fruit production, we have hunter's cabin, foraging shack, fishing shack, crop field. We'll need to get to it very quickly. And smokehouse. Okay, cool. Then resources, here we have the well. That's great. Firewood speeder and stop it. Now we have access to the tannery, which cure hides acquired from hunting and slaughtering cattle and turn them into coats that help villagers work outside and survive longer in cold weather. Also, coat also provides some level of protection from animal attack. This is great. Then we have the cobbler for the shoes. So this is producing coats, this is producing shoes, everything that we're gonna have to need eventually. As you can see, if I open here, I think it's here. So right now, food, water, firewood, medicine will need some, and then hide coat and shoes eventually, and then clothing later on, but not now. So this is tannery and cobblestone. Then we have Fletcher building. That's to make bows and arrows for use for hunting and defense on the villager. Does that use bow and arrow? Not now, but it might. It does use a bow and arrow. So I think we're gonna... Oh, this villager is sick. Let me see. Oh, you are sick, so let me replace you. Good. So I think we need all of those, to be honest. And then we have the basket shop. So basket utilize... I think we have some somewhere. If I'm not mistaken. I remember we had some somewhere. Maybe we need to explore a little bit to find where they are. But I think we have some. It utilizes some of the hay to produce baskets, some from willow. And baskets are basically increase the efficiency because they can carry more with each other. And then the compost yard, it requires human soil and waste, which is converted into compost. And basically this produce... eventually waste, so we're gonna have to have that. So first of all, I think tanneries, we let's build a road here like this, and we'll build a tannery, we will build a cobbler shop here, and then we will build a Fletcher here. There you go. And then we will also harvest this entire forest. Boom. Good. Foraging herbs. So she's gonna get the herbs that are here, and then I will move that to another place. Here, for example, that has a bunch of like medicinal roots and stuff. That's gonna be great. And here, I think that's also medicinal roots. I can also have herbs and here. I think actually I'll go down there because we have more medicinal, etc., which is gonna help. So see, we have some greens. That's helping us because we have no fish. We have smoked fish, which is great. Ratio, we can do 1-on-1 because we have basically as much meat as we have fish. The storage might get a little bit full, and the traveling time is not that much because we are here, which is great. Okay, those construct. That's gonna be great. Then resources, we might need the compost bin, this and this. I would like to have somewhere around here, down here, like this, like here, for example. Let's also move our bushes here, like we said. So 1 bushes, 2 bushes, and 3 bushes. So bushes are basically middle spring. So right now we can see if we have more bushels. This is a mushroom cluster. No bushes anywhere. This is hazelnut bushes. This is greens. Blueberry bushes. There you go. Another blueberry bushes. And so we'll make a cluster here, and then it's going to be next to our fertility area here. And it's going to be great because we have food and we can use that over there. It's going to be great. So the forager finished everything here. Stockpiling herbs. So then next you can harvest all of those here. There you go. So we have enough firewood. Wood planks are going down because of this. Stone are going down because of all of this. Let's also harvest the stone that's here. Good. Basically great. Good. In 2 months we'll have another dunnage, which is gonna be great. And I think maybe not. Oh, bring out your dead villagers left out to rot will attract vermin and disease. Designated area used as graveyard to bury the dead to keep villager happy and healthy. Yes, let's do a graveyard. I think it's an amenity graveyard. Let's make it here next to this. Let's do 5 by 5 here. There you go. And this needs to be prioritized. Oh, this requires lots of resources. No, wait. Okay. Let's do a small graveyard for now. Let's do a 2 by... Yeah. And let's prioritize this. There you go. A building. So this is gonna be done soon. Lovely. I hope there's more blueberries over there. Eventually we'll get all the blueberries of the map. It's gonna be so good. We have a new knowledge. I don't know where to put it this time. Maybe let's do the wood lore, because I don't see anything else right now. So let's do this. Oh, there's so many blueberry bushes. Oh, let's move all the blueberry bushes here. Okay, the person finished to got everything from here. So I will take the forager hut and I will put it in this region there, which is full of roots, herbs, and willow bush, which is gonna be great for when we need to make baskets for people. And then we will put them here. Maybe we can harvest manually the people. So we can do berries. We can do harvest. Oh, well, this is off. We are in late summer. They're off. But next year we can do this. Once we gather them, we can just like say, get all the berries. We have 2 new villagers and we have a new born villager. Isn't that great? We are 13 laborers, which is a lot. So I think we can probably start to think about making food production fields. So 12 by 12 is the maximum size. Okay, we will maybe do that next episode. I'm just waiting for the graveyard to finish and the market, and then we can move to the next episode. Luxury taxes. Oh, luxury goods do not increase the happiness of your villagers and fulfill upgrade requirements for the settlers. They also generate tax revenue for your settlement. Villagers will automatically stock their shelters with available luxury goods, but a market will expedite deliveries, leaving your villager with more time to perform other duties. Which luxury goods can be stocked within a shelter depends on its tier, with higher tier shelter being capable of stocking more expensive luxury item. I think we just got our amazing market on, which is gonna generate some money to us, which is great. As you can see, when we upgrade it, we'll get a larger area. Right now, I'm just gonna say no to foods, but yes to everybody else, especially firewood, herbs, soap, and barrels, which we don't have right now. Barrels is disable. You don't get barrels because you don't get food. The food gets here. We will see later for this, but maybe we will have like raw in those and then finished in them. We will see. But basically, we finally have our markets who's going to generate money. Our graveyard's going to be constructed. This is great. We are looking great. Amazing. Look at our village. Isn't it great? Beautiful. Well, I think we are done for the first episode of this new series. So thank you all for watching. I hope you liked it and I'll see you next time. Bye.